The third and final topic this week is our weekly updated top 10. Last week, Purdue was one. There was a debate if they should still be one. They will not be one this week. It's a new era of the Sleepers Updated Cart and Greg Weekly Top 10. To me, this looks like a three-team race cart.
hmm
I see
Yeah.
Duke, I see Arizona, I see Michigan.
I think it's 14.
Who's four?
Maybe I call it prisoner of the moment, but are we sure the Cyclones aren't in the running here?
They could be. Go into Mackey and do what you do, they could be.
I feel like it's worthy of that. Players era wins too. Yeah, I think I would throw them in there, but
They're second
I
on
think
Ken Palm right now.
I
They're
think there's
ahead
a
of.
clear I think there's a clear one too though.
Do you? Out of that
Yep.
four, you think there's a clear one, too?
Yep.
I have a really hard time differentiating between the three I said. I would put the three I said ahead of Iowa State still slightly, but I don't know where to put
What
Duke.
was the third again? It was Michigan,
Michigan, Arizona, and Duke.
Duke. Yeah, true.
I mean, I just off like eye test stylistically, I do think Michigan and Arizona are the two best teams here.
hmm
But also, I think part of this is like, well, I think Arizona's got a slightly better resume than Michigan, so let's put them one. And if we're doing resume, I think Duke's one, and arguably Iowa State should be two. So I don't know. I don't really know what to do at the top. I think there's fair arguments for all four. I think you and I just need to somehow get clarity on who we think is the best.
I mean, we could do the classic thing that you always want us to do,
If these two teams played, who wins?
or just let who do you think is the best?
I mean, I have a team I think is the best out of this four. I do.
And you think that is?
You want to say, do you have one too? Should we say it at the same time?
Yes.
Okay, on three.
Okay.
No rivals.
I
Three,
was so close to saying no Shaw.
three, two, one. Michigan.
Arizona.
I think it's Michigan, and I might be homering. I don't know, but also, is it really that homery to just say the team at the top of all the analytics that keeps winning every game by 40 is the best?
No. I'd be fine with doing Michigan two if we give Arizona. I'm sorry, Michigan one if we get Arizona two.
What's your pitch on Arizona over Michigan? Because I'm open to it. Arizona's still my national title pick right now.
So here's the thing. I did what I said I wasn't gonna do. I did factor in resume type things.
I think we're
And
kind of getting to the point though. Michigan's resume is tracking. Like we're in. I get it's Rutgers. They stunk, and I get like I don't know. But I don't know. Arizona just beat Auburn too, right? That's on Michigan's resume.
yeah, but also you guys got the Gonzaga win, but also
The Gonzaga win, I think, is better than UConn without
here's
Terrace.
where I think you and I differ is I think the win at UConn holds more weight than you think it holds.
I think it holds weight. It's just without Terrace, they're such a different team, man.
Yeah.
Like they didn't even blow out East Texas A&M this weekend.
You know how we should do this?
How should we do this?
We're gonna do a classic AP poll, get out of jail free card. You ready for this one?
I'm ready.
Michigan won, Arizona two, but in our poll, Arizona had more first place votes than Michigan.
That is a great get out of jail free.
That's what the Associated Press does. I feel like they're like, okay, they're really on our ass about this. Let's just say they had more first place votes.
Can I give you one more point towards Michigan here?
Yep.
Hold on. Um, Michigan has hit 100 in 50% of their games. That's like insane.
Yeah.
And analytically, their offense is like the thing that's not elite about this team. because they're number one in like everything on the defensive side. They're 11th in the country in offense, and the offense has scored 104 of 8 games. Like, I found myself watching this Rutgers game, mind you, 3 days after Purdue just played Rutgers, and just like it was so easy.
Hmm.
And I've watched a lot of Arizona too. I don't think it comes that easy. I just don't. And maybe I'm homering right now. I'm sure Michigan won't sustain this level all year, but like, I don't know, dude. They're on some different shit right now. And McKenny's off the bench looking very star-ish, like we kind of talked about the emergence. And
Hmm.
I don't know. I'm just kind of in on it.
I mean, look, y'all, I got no pushback on it for real. And I honestly, I'll let you know this too. I don't know if I feel passionately enough that Arizona deserves to be number one 1,000% over Michigan to argue it.
Okay.
But I will feel passionate enough if you let them try to drop past two.
Okay. Yeah, I don't. Arizona is still my in March. I want that team.
Okay.
They're my title pick. I'm not moving off that.
All right, good deal.
So Michigan 1, Arizona 2. Is it Duke, Iowa State in some order next?
Probably Duke, Iowa State. Also,
Iowa State's really good.
Iowa State is really good.
But even just the idea of saying Duke at 4 out loud as they're 10-0 with all these wins is like we're still sleeping on them.
Iowa State probably has better wins than Duke.
Let's look through them. I still think Iowa State's players era was a little
Little what? Oh,
Creighton,
like
Creighton,
like
Syracuse.
their wins aren't as good.
They got Creighton. It's not their fault, but like Creighton's terrible.
Yeah, but also they blitz Baylor. They blitz
Syracuse.
Syracuse. Okay, that's not even that great.
St. John's by 1 was their best players era win.
St. John's by one
Their
and
resume is really just totally Purdue.
going into Mackey.
Yeah. And I mean, they're undefeated, so obviously they have a resume, but like they've only played 2 games against top 60 teams. And they beat St. John's by 1, and then they Mackeyed Purdue, which was crazy.
Mhm.
So resume wise, they're way behind to me. Like it's a lot of blowing out cupcakes before the Purdue game. But the Purdue game's so impressive. I wouldn't hate
But
putting them.
also, what's Duke's?
Kansas, Arkansas, Florida, Michigan State are all top 30. Texas is their 5th best game, and that's better than Iowa State's 3rd.
And you said Iowa State only has two top 30 wins.
Iowa State had 2 top 60. Duke has 5. But none of Duke, I mean, going into the Breslin is not that different than going into Mackey.
Who do you think is better, Duke or Iowa State?
On a neutral,
Yeah,
I think Iowa State's better, but I think Duke deserves to be higher.
damn it.
But if this is just if we're because we put Michigan ahead of Arizona, saying better over deserves it. So then I think we should follow that path and say Iowa State is 3.
Okay, good deal.
Iowa State is better.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that what you wanted?
Yes.
Okay. Michigan 1, Arizona 2, Iowa State 3, Duke 4. Now it feels wide open to me, although might just be UConn next.
I was gonna say I'd still go UConn. If they still went on the road to a place where Bill Self doesn't lose.
UConn kind of feels like they're in a tier of their own at 5. It's
Yeah,
like
they're
the
starting to
top
get
tier.
they're starting to get Braylon playing better too.
Yeah. It's like the top tier that's really, really visually impressed, and then UConn. And then it's like you could debate anybody after that.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go UConn.
Okay. All right. Now this is a jumbled mess, I think. How far do you drop Purdue for getting blown out on your home court?
Uh,
A week ago, it would have felt crazy to drop them out of the top 5, but
in my head, okay, how about this? Where's Gonzaga?
that's my thing. I don't know. Gonzaga. Gonzaga got blown out too, though.
I know, but they also beat the dog shit out of Kentucky.
Can I say something I've been thinking on that I'm really afraid to say on record?
What?
Are we 100% positive that Purdue's exhibition loss to Kentucky isn't a data point?
No, not a data point.
100% positive?
100% positive.
I'm glad
I'm
that
on
was
the.
like at the end of NBA games where players go like this and then you just
Yeah,
see anything to say. Yeah.
yeah.
That'd be a crazy thought, wouldn't it?
It would be, but nope, 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 nope.
But like you watched that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I watched it.
Mm-hmm.
Scout be damned or no scout. Kentucky's roster looked like some dudes. Like roll the ball out there. Cam Williams and Jasper Johnson looked like dudes
Mm-hmm.
against those players. And those guys have looked unplayable against a bunch of other legitimate defenses. I just Are we positive it wasn't a small data
I can
point?
hear you.
Are we positive?
Positive,
Okay, then I think Purdue should be six.
positive.
Then I think if then I think Purdue should be six.
I'm fine with Purdue 6.
I can't get that out of my head, man.
Just think about what they did to Bama.
But like Jasper Johnson looked unreal.
It was fake ass exhibition things.
Purdue's shooting guards were guarding him. Like I watched it.
That same shooting guard has already shut down two of the better guards in the country.
Okay.
Not allowing it.
Killy got him.
Huh?
Killy got him.
Achilles nice.
There's a lot of nice teams. All right, so Purdue six.
Yep.
Would you have you wanted Gonzaga over Purdue?
I probably would have put Gonzaga over Purdue, I think.
Do you want to talk me into that or no?
Actually, no. Not yet. No, no, no. Still Purdue over. Purdue still has better wins than Gonzaga.
So Purdue six, Gonzaga seven.
Yeah.
All right. Vanderbilt's eight on Ken Palm, sitting there at 9-0.
I think Vanderbilt should be up here.
We haven't put them in our top 10 yet. We still have like BYU, Houston, Illinois, Michigan State, Alabama, Florida, Louisville for three spots remaining.
Louisville is pretty impressive.
Out of all the teams I just mentioned, like who are you? Just name me the teams that you're like into that you would make a case for. Because I probably have two or three.
Probably BYU.
That's on
B-
mine.
BYU, Bama, and Michigan State still.
I kind of want BYU, Michigan State, Illinois.
You think Illinois is back in there?
I think we're going to be split on how we viewed this Tennessee win. I'm excited for the recap
Yeah. Well, okay. Can I get a preview?
of my thoughts.
Yeah.
I thought Illinois dominated a really physical team in the second half. And I thought their size, which is the whole pitch defensively, really bothered Amen and
Okay.
Gillespie, to be honest.
Yeah. It for sure bothered Gillespie. I think I said it to you yesterday in the Discord. I think Ament did an incredible job on Ament.
I know. I know. Illinois when they make shots is top 10.
Yeah.
But I buy they're going to make shots because I think Wagler's a shooter.
Wago was nice. Yeah, yeah. Okay, you know what? I'll say this. Putting it in the box of just like how good that team looks at their ceiling, like when guys making shots, they have talent. That's what they got.
If we put BYU, Michigan State, and Illinois in as the final three, though, that would mean we don't have Houston in our top 10. That does feel like a rather large overreaction. A Kelvin Sampson team not in the top 10 in the country. I think they have to be 10th at
I didn't
least.
think they looked that great against Florida State.
15-point win though.
Yeah.
Fleming's was great again.
Ah, ah.
I think I'm going to enact the Houston rule. I think they have to be in the top 10 until proven otherwise.
Okay.
So I'm putting Houston at 10. We need to slot teams in at 8 and 9.
Do you in your heart of hearts think Vanderbilt's the top 10 team in the country?
No, I don't want them over Michigan State or BYU or Illinois.
Okay.
I think any of those teams would smoke Vanderbilt.
So we need 8, 9, you said?
Yep. There's basically, to me, it's BYU, Michigan State, Illinois for 2 spots. You could also pitch me on Alabama if you really wanted to, but
I'd go BYU, Michigan State.
why Michigan State over Illinois? Let's lock BYU in at 8. That was the one we agreed on.
Because this reason and this reason only, I think if Michigan State and Illinois played each other, I think Michigan State wins.
So here's the thing. I feel like that argument only benefits Michigan State every time we make it. It's like, yeah, Michigan looks better, but when they play, they
No,
don't look that
no,
shit.
no, no. I don't think so though. I don't think that's the case.
Is there a team you're gonna see that you do that exercise for and it doesn't favor Michigan State though? Like for me, because I've already said this, Michigan State is the team no one wants to play more than anyone. It is not basketball to deal with the shit they
Yeah.
do.
I think Michigan would be in that category. I think that um honestly I think teams that are tough can be in that category.
I think people would still rather play Michigan, Arizona, Duke than Michigan State. Like and doing that like head-to-head exercise is always going to favor the team that is just psychotic because it's
Yeah.
such a weird, unusual experience. Like
Yeah.
the Michigan State will always be the tougher team because they're psychos. And it kind of hurt them against Duke in the second half, to be honest. So, like, I don't know. You're right. When Michigan State plays Illinois, I'm going to have a hard time trusting Illinois mentally.
Yeah, well, even outside of that, I'm not like I think Illinois hit shots. I'm still like not overall impressed. They were getting their ass worked on the glass. Like I'm just not impressed with Illinois, to be honest with you. I'm
You
not like
didn't think
buying.
they you
I'm not buying into Illinois now, is where I'm coming from.
Yeah, we're good. We've been so different on Illinois all year. You didn't think they punked Tennessee in the second half.
They did punk Tennessee in the second half.
That's got to be something. Tennessee's really hard to punk if you're a soft team.
I don't know.
Yeah. All right, I'll give you Michigan State.
I think that half is worth a data point, like of monitoring.
All right.
But also, okay, how about this though? Michigan State loses a close game to the third best team in the sport,
Yeah. Fourth on our list.
and that's their only loss thus far.
They got a good resume for sure. They have a
And
better resume than Illinois.
Illinois has lost to who? Lost to Bama, and then who was the other one?
Um, UConn.
UConn.
Yeah, Michigan State has a better resume than Illinois. No
Actually, the
denying
losses
that.
aren't bad though either.
Michigan State has 0 top 20 wins this season. Illinois has 2.
Illinois has 2 top 20 wins.
Texas Tech and Tennessee. Both coincidentally teams that you were in on and then out on after they lost to Illinois.
Yeah. Well, actually, no. Texas Tech's not fair though, because you've been telling me they stink the whole time.
That's true. We
So
both like Tennessee before this. I'm
I
not I'm
stopped.
not swooping in to buy Tennessee stock either, but I think Illinois like took that game.
I stopped loving them after they lost to Syracuse. But I did pick Tennessee to win the game, so that does count as me being more in on Tennessee than others. So
What's Michigan State's best win?
probably
Analytics say it's Kentucky.
analytics, either Kentucky or North Carolina.
Okay. I would think it ends up being Carolina. Probably.
Probably.
But like, I don't know. We can put Michigan State 9, but if your best win's Kentucky and Kentucky. Do you have many great wins?
Is Illinois' best win Tennessee?
I would say so. Tennessee on a neutral instead of Texas Tech in Champaign. Guess it depends on what you think of it. I'm fine with Michigan State. Think you're right if we frame it as if those two teams played.
Can we not put Michigan State, but also inherently not put, or at the same time not put Illinois? I'd be fine with that.
No, I think Michigan
I don't
State's
think Illinois is
deserving.
a top, I don't think they're a top 10 team in the sport. Like,
You think Vanderbilt's better than Illinois?
probably not, no.
Yeah, put somebody there. Bama. I mean, I guess Bama beat Illinois, so that'd
Put
be a
Bama
team.
there.
I like Michigan State better than Bama.
You do?
I do.
So you like Michigan State better than Bama. You like Illinois better than Michigan State.
I think so. I think if this was my list, I'd put again. But the way I've been doing this is, I think, different than yours this whole time. I've been trying to put teams in order of who I think is the best, not resumes deserving. That's why Michigan's ahead of Arizona. That's why Iowa State's ahead of Duke. So if I'm just doing who's the best, I would put Illinois 9 and Michigan State 10. And I think over a 20 game sample size where they both play the same groups, I'm more confident in Illinois. But head to head, as you have said, Michigan State is a lot tougher than them. They'll probably punk them. So I don't know. I'm fine. We probably doesn't matter. But the hard part is my Houston rule. Houston means we got to kick one out. So it's Michigan State or Illinois for one spot.
Maybe we don't have the Houston rule.
But see, I was going to use your game against you here. I think if Houston played either one of those teams, Houston wins.
If Houston plays who?
If Houston played Michigan State tonight on a neutral, who would you take?
Michigan State.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we feel different about Houston.
Right now, Michigan State.
I don't think you're punking Houston. And I think that's a real tough matchup for your guards. Fears can't guard three of them.
Very true. I'm fine with Michigan State being out the top 10, to be honest with you.
I mean, I
Point guard didn't make a field goal, man.
I got no issue with them in though. That's the thing. Just trying to figure out where to place them.
Then why don't we get rid of the Houston rule?
Because I think Houston's better.
Oh, Houston was in a dogfight with Syracuse.
Go Michigan State 9, Houston 10.
I
But see,
want
now I want to do the Michigan State game with other teams ahead of them. If Michigan State plays BYU, what happens?
I think BYU wins.
I think Fears puts Rob Wright in the box, metaphorically.
I think there's two other guys that won't be in the
I
box.
think AJ pouts. I think Jackson Kohler probably stuffs Richie Saunders under the rim.
The box only works so long.
Michigan State plays Purdue. What happens?
I don't. You know what? I feel like moving forward, we can't do that anymore.
Why?
Because I don't know. I think it's just I don't know what's gonna happen.
I mean, Michigan State games are pretty predictable, man. You guys play the same game every time.
Yeah, but
It's
like,
just how the team reacts to it.
is the outcome predictable?
No, like the Duke outcome was very up for grabs.
Mm.
But God damn it, it will be on Michigan State's terms. I can promise you that. Like,
So I got a question for you. If Michigan State would have won that game,
where would
where
they
would
be? 4. They'd be in Duke's spot at 4, ahead of UConn. Yeah, 100%. I was thinking about that in the middle of the game.
so if that's the case, then they gotta be like 8 or 9.
Okay, so let's put them 9.
Okay. And Illinois 10. Dude, get this Houston rule out of here.
Houston, we're not dropping a Kelvin Sampson team out of the top 10. Illinois can wait. Do it for one more week, Illini. Smashing guitars in front of Jelly Roll. Who do they think they are?